When it comes to animation, Don Bluth is a legend, and nothing quite promotes Don Bluth's work quite as well as The Secret of Nim, let's be honest. But another legendary representation of Don Bluth's work is Dragon's Lair, which is the penultimate point of visuals and quality QuickTime events. So jumping into Dragon's Lair, I have it set up to show me the directions I'm supposed to be pressing. While in some of these locations it's a lot more obvious than others, they'll have flashing lights or, it's a little bit more clear what direction just by looking at the terrain. But a lot of it is still based on reaction, and that's where this gets it right. It feels so rewarding to memorize the levels and get through them as you would as if you were playing in the arcade, dropping in another quarter. And that's what this is designed for. It's designed to keep you hooked. And it feels a lot more rewarding than the vast majority of QuickTime events. Because it isn't just pressing a button. It's the timing. It's the precision. It's remembering where you've been in the level. And sometimes that in and of itself can mess you up. Because if they flip the level, which they do on some of them, it'll make you want to try to predict where it's going to go. And that's going to get you killed so many times. And it's about not getting distracted by what's going on, especially when you have it on the screen showing you what to do. It's about focusing on your objectives, and that being so rewarding. Now, I have said about Devil Daggers, about how that repetition can get boring. So, what makes Dragon's Lair different to me? Well, honestly, the feel. When I pass these things, when I go through them, especially if I don't start all the way over, it feels more rewarding, more like a triumph. Even though fundamentally it would be the equivalent of just pumping in more quarters to press continue. But it feels more rewarding to get past these things and like you've actually done something rather than it just being infinitely more difficult and just a matter of getting further and further. Whereas this is, each level is difficult in its own way in regards to timing and what directions you need to go. It's changing it up. It's kind of like a roguelike, even though, it's not. It's the same levels over and over in different sections and sometimes flipped. But it gives you enough difference to at least keep me engaged. It's a great game, and I had an absolute blast playing it. It looks great, and unfortunately, when playing it, you don't get a real chance to properly take it in. And some of the scenes, especially the rapids rides, the visuals are a little bit inconsistent. I don't know if that's from the original or if that's something that's kind of been lost as it's been translated into the PC market over the years. And wrapping all that up together, the looks, the visuals, and the way the gameplay feels, I think that Dragon's Lair has the best QTE of any game and is the most rewarding, and how games should implement QTE should it ever become more mainstream again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider one of my other videos. Consider my last one on Assassin's Creed. That did really well. And I've got other things on here, but I'm working on more content like this. So consider subscribing, and either way, I'll see you there. Bye.